like the guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I am doing, it's basically a thrown together meal. It's going to be a baked spaghetti, but it's using some leftovers.
Yeah.
So my ingredients are, I've got some spaghetti. Yeah, I did not measure out the spaghetti except for in my hand. I got 2 good handfuls that are broken up. I've got a can of petite diced tomatoes, a small can of tomato sauce. I've got a small can of sliced black olives, 3 green onions that were cleaned and sliced. I've got 1 can of, small can of mushrooms, sliced mushrooms that have been drained. Again, the olives have been drained as well. I have about a pound of seasoned crock pot pork roast. And if you want to know how to do that, check my video from Friday, which was the 12th of January. I have Piggy's the Rub, no salt. You can use whatever seasonings you want. I have some salt, and I have some Italian seasoning here. Over here, I have a little bit of pepper jack cheese, some extra sharp cheddar cheese, and some mozzarella cheese.
Wonder how that little bit of seasoning ginger essentially would do.
You know, that might be nice. If you want to get it out of that bag for me, Piggy, I might try that instead of this. It's sitting on my desk. I'll use it instead of this. And what he's talking about, y'all, is some Italian seasoning that Ginger from Not For Nothing Homestead gave me. So the first thing I'm going to do is, first of all, turn everything on. And turn my stir on I got here. And I'm going to put my can of tomatoes in there.
Yeah, she said she's going to try to do a little something with it. See how it turns out. I told her I'm sure she'd do good.
And keep that in case I need some water, which I might need about a half can. I'll tell you what, Piggy, if you will give me that can, about 3/4 full of water.
3/4.
Mm-hmm.
3/4.
And I've got my,
75.
I'm fixing to put my heat up on about medium. On my stove out, okay. We're going to do this right here, y'all. Clean out my can.
Get all that good stuff.
Yeah. Make sure I get all the goodies rinsed out and put in there. Okay. I'm just going to sit that down in there. Okay. Now the green onions I'm not going to put in just yet. What I am going to do is go ahead and put my mushrooms. And I do have onions and bell peppers in the freezer, but I'm not wanting bell peppers right now. I'm gonna put in my black olives. There's just something about it that I'm not wanting that oniony flavor throughout my dish. And I love onions in spaghetti, don't get me wrong. And I'm going to go ahead and put my meat in here. Give Piggy all this.
Yep. Time for the washing.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about this, like I said, this is going to be baked in the oven. So I'm basically just going to warm all this through because the meat is cooked. And I'm just wanting to get the seasonings in, flavors of the seasonings in the sauce. If I can figure out how to open this thing, y'all have the hardest time opening these. That's why I'm always taking the lids off. Now that pork roast is seasoned with Piggy's the Rub and salt. So I don't have to have a great lot in there, but I do want a little bit of salt in Piggy's. And when it comes to smell-o-vision, this right here is what I wish y'all had smell-o-vision on, because I tell you, this stuff smells so good. And this is Ginger's special blend of Italian seasoning. And Piggy, if you
calls it We Italian.
It's called We Italian. Oh man, it smells good. If you will hand me a teaspoon or half teaspoon or something over there.
Teaspoon or half teaspoon?
Yeah. I'm not big on Italian seasoning, but this smells good. And I think it's because I'm not really a big oregano fan.
And a half. I think that's what you want.
It won't fit, so I need a smaller one.
You need a smaller.
Yeah. I knew with this little jar, and this is a little big jar, I'd have to have
Well, how about work with that?
Hey, that works fine. I'm going to put about 3 of these, and I think this is a 1/4 teaspoon. Yeah, so 3/4 teaspoon is what I've used.
Well, the way that smells, it ought to be pretty potent. It won't take a lot.
Yeah. Well, of this right here, this store-bought stuff, I have to use like anywhere from 2 teaspoons to 1/2 tablespoon. Or, well, it's a little better than 1/2 tablespoon. Usually 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon is what I use for that.
Well, now, what she used on that might be store-bought stuff, but she just put it together in her own special blend.
I have a feeling this is some stuff that she has grown, and maybe some other. It might be some. It might be store-bought, but you know what? It's got a better smell than the store-bought, and oh yeah.
Yeah, so she didn't tell us nothing except that it was her own special thing. That
Oh,
she
we
calls
Italian.
it We Italian.
We Italian.
W-E Italian.
Make sure I get that lid on there straight, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it on there. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to get this right here heated through very well. And once this is heated through, I'll come back and we'll get started on the pasta. And we shall see you in just a little bit. Okay, y'all, I've got the flavors married together. What I'm going to do is set this off to the side.
Yeah, we did a little dun 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 dun.
Put my water on. Bring it to a boil. And it shouldn't take long. But it can take up to 2 or 3 or 4 minutes for that. So what we'll do is once the water comes to a boil, I'm going to add my pasta and let it cook until it's not going to be cooked all the way like you would normally cook pasta, because I'm going to bake it in the oven and it will continue to cook in the oven. So it'll be slightly less, or I should say slightly more than al dente. It'll be done, but it won't be
Folks,
done.
some of y'all may know what that word is. Piggy don't.
Al dente is where it's called to the tooth. It's where you want it to be, where you can chew it. It's got a little bite to it. It's not where you throw it and stick it on the ceiling. It's you know, that's
Still got just a little crisp to it.
Yeah, it's got just a little bit of bite to the inside of the noodle. That's al dente.
Oh, okay.
So like my noodles were the other night. They were done, but they had that little bite to them.
Oh.
That was al dente. For me, I like it a little past al dente when I'm eating it. But if you're going to bake it in the oven, well, no matter what the pasta is, you need to take it out before it gets to the al dente stage, because if it's cooking in a sauce, it's going to continue to cook in the oven. You don't want it to be mush.
Oh. I don't like it mush, but I do like it going.
Yeah.
There you go, Linda.
Alright, so like I said, when the water comes to the boil, I'm going to cook my pasta. Once my pasta is done to my liking on that, we'll bring it back and we'll put everything together and put it in the oven.
Now we go.
Now we're back. Okay. Now I let my pasta cook for about 4 to 4.5 minutes in boiling water. I didn't want to let it cook any longer than that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to mix my pasta in with the sauce I made up. And yes, this pasta is hot, but it's not wanting to come out of the stir. How about I take this and scrape it out? That'll work.
Scrape it, mix it.
I'm saying. Okay. Piggy and I are like in one regard. We don't like waste on that. We like to get as much out as we can when we're working with it.
That's it.
Okay. I'll take this. And I'm going to mix my pasta in with my sauce here.
That's looking good.
Yeah.
Now, folks, I'm going to tell you, she done took a taste of it. She had me take a taste of it. I'm going to tell you, that little bit of wheat Italian,
Oh, man.
makes a huge difference.
It does. I just tasted the sauce just a little bit to make sure I didn't need any other seasoning in it. And it doesn't need anything else.
No, it don't.
It was amazing. It's not overpoweringly seasoned with Italian seasoning, which, like I said, I'm not a big Italian seasoning fan. I'm not a big oregano fan.
Yeah, but you taste it, you have no doubt it's got the Italian taste.
Right, it's got that Italian taste. It's subtle. It is, oh, it's amazing. Oh, yeah. I get itchy. Okay, put that there. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take and I'm just going to scoop out probably about half of this into this bowl here. Casserole dish, I should say.
Scoop, do a fruit loop.
Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take about half of my onions. Like I said, you know, I didn't want to cook them in with the sauce because you want to give them a little texture there and let them do that. And I'm going to take the pepper jack cheese. I'm just going to put all that pepper jack in between here. Piggy likes pepper jack cheese, y'all.
I does.
And this is all that I had left of the shredded. And I figured I'm just going to use what I've got. I'm not wasting it. And it'll give it that nice little peppery tang to it. Piggy, give me that.
Well, I guess I can have this too, huh?
Yeah, and I've got some extra sharp cheddar here that I'm going to put in between here. And y'all, if you make something like this, use your own judgment on how much cheese you want, what kind of cheese you want to use. I'm like this about it. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I like cheese. I like all types of cheese. So I use whatever cheese I have on hand. And I buy the block cheese and grate my own. And that's just me. If you use the shredded cheese from the store, that's fine. That's, you know, your choice. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their own choices on what they want to use and what they like to use.
About 99% of the time, I grate the cheese.
Yep, 99% of the time. Today's the 1% that he didn't. He was over there washing dishes while I was grating cheese.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't have a piggy in your kitchen, I feel sorry for you.
Well, don't feel sorry for them, because a lot of folks ain't got it the way we do on that part.
Well, a lot of people have dishwashers. But I'm just saying,
Some have dishwashers. Some, you know, still have full-time jobs. Husband and wife both.
yeah, I'm just saying. I love having my piggy in my kitchen. I really do. And I'm blessed to have my piggy.
I'm just a short old disabled part that doesn't have anything else to do really, so I have the opportunity to help with this.
Well, I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of different channels out there where both the husband and wife work in the kitchen, helping each other out. And y'all, I love that. I love seeing that. I love seeing it when the kids help out in the kitchen, because that's how kids learn to cook. And it's amazing. So, like I said, you know, I feel for people that don't have it, but you know what? If you don't and you make do without it, that works too. But I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be able to get nothing done in this kitchen without my piggy. I wouldn't.
I just get in where I fit in, do what I can.
Okay. Put a little bit more mozzarella on top.
I mean, like I said, being disabled, I ain't got nothing else to do, so I ain't got my own hobby to really do. And there's one thing I'm really supposed to do, and I don't get to do it all the time. I just do it as it comes along.
Yeah. Right.
And, you know, so might as well do something.
Okay, y'all, this is what it looks like before I put it in the oven.
Oh.
Looks good, smells good.
Smells amazing.
Considering my sinuses have been messed up for the past week or so, and I've been having a hard time smelling things, I can actually smell this, so it tells me it's going to be great. I've got my oven preheated to 375 degrees. I'm going to bake this for about 30 to 35 minutes. Make sure all the cheese is melted in and everything is married together. So when I take it out of the oven, I'm going to let it sit for a little bit when it comes out of the oven. So it'll be easy to cut and easy to serve. But we'll see after it comes out of the oven.
That means I need to hit the stop button.
Yep. Okay, y'all. We're back with the baked spaghetti. And I went ahead and used my spatula here, or my scooper duper, whatever you want to call it, to go down the sides to release.
Your scooper duper.
Yeah, it's my scooper duper.
Duper scooper.
And you see I just kind of went down the sides, like that right there. Making sure that nothing's sticking. And I tell you what, if you could hand me a knife from right up there.
Which one you want?
I don't care, the brown handle one or that silver handle one, either one. There you go.
I know you like that one.
I do. I love this one. That's a good knife, y'all. I got this from, it was a Cooking Club of America, I think is what it was. And that's back when my mom was alive, so that was before 2010. And I got some good things from it. But I think the little knives that I got, I really like. I got this one and I got another one. And y'all seen another one of the things I got from it, which is that yellow pie plate that y'all see me cook in. It's a deep dish. Okay.
Which knife is that?
What, the other knife that I got?
The other one you say you like.
Oh, the other one that I got from that is that little black handle one that's got the little black case with it. They call it the picnic knife or whatever.
Right.
It's got a protective case with it that you can use. Let's see, put that right there. Y'all, I'm gonna have to move some stuff around so I can get this out, and then I'll put that back over there. Well, yeah, I think this is gonna work pretty good. Ooh.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, you almost took all the cheese off, Alyne. There we go.
That's something all over here.
Y'all, this stuff just does not want to be. It keeps jumping out of the ship. Okay. I have a feeling that's probably all we're going to be eating of that right now. I'll give you this, Piggy.
Gimme.
We're going to have good leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Piggy taking my picateur.
Picateur. Alright, I took two just in case.
And we can tell it's good and hot because it is steaming. I'm going to eat this one right here, Piggy, until she has that right there.
It's the same to me, don't matter.
Yeah, I think that's got a little bit more skitty in it, though, and I just...
Yeah, now it's got more cheese.
It works out perfect, yeah. Okay. We're going to see what we can find here. Ooh, tear off a little bite of that.
I'm going to make a smaller bite.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, make a smaller bite. All this in there. And you see it's not super saucy. I don't like super saucy spaghetti.
But we didn't want soup.
Well, Piggy will tell you that. When I make regular spaghetti, it's not super saucy. I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you can taste a hint of that wee Italian in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good. Ginger, you did good, hon.
Oh, wow. I have to say, that's probably some of the best Italian seasoning blend I've ever tasted. Because usually everything I taste is so potent, it's got too much oregano in it. And I'm not a big oregano person, but this is really good, y'all.
Yeah, I like it when everything comes together and you can kind of taste everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, the culmination of the singular taste at the same time.
Yeah, it's not overpowering. It's not really overpowering. I love that. Well, yeah, this is my version of baked spaghetti with pork roast. You can make it with chicken. You can make it with hamburger. You can make it with beef. You can make it with beef roast. You can make it with whatever you want to make it with. Venison, whatever. So, experiment, enjoy, and have fun in the kitchen.
That's what it's all about, is experimenting.
That's it. So,
I never really knew that until I got with her.
he thought it had to be done a certain way. No, it don't have to be done a certain way. You can experiment and have fun.
That's it.
So I thank y'all very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you don't mind, maybe come by and drop by on a Saturday night and check us out on our Saturday night talks. Or Saturday Talks Live, I should say. And have fun with us and enjoy the trivia that we do. So we thank you for watching and hope you have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Work, Bible.